Hello, my name is Kennedy Cordell. Nobody can discover the world for someone else. Only when we discover it for ourselves that does it become common ground and a common bond and we cease to be alone. Wendell Berry. Isolation caused by COVID-19 modified how I felt about myself and life in general. Seeing the world from behind a computer screen had changed me in ways I didn't even realize existed. After spending 2 years in isolation in the wake of social injustice and gun violence in America, I struggled to reintegrate into high school. When my parents realized I had successfully passed 2 years of French but couldn't conjugate verbs, coupled with the fact of my newfound social anxiety that I had developed, they sent me to boarding school in Paris for the summer, alone, by myself, for the first time ever. Talk about over-exaggerating. During my time at St. Nicholas in Paris, I lived a life as a carefree teenager. I did not fear a troubled student coming into the school with assault weapons. I wasn't anxious about needing to use the bathroom, which had been occupied by students using drugs or being under the influence. I traveled the subway freely. I happily unloaded the mental suitcase I had unconsciously carried. I felt safe. I loved being social again. The teachers and students were so friendly and helpful. I had to overcome language barriers to communicate. My French teachers did not speak a lick of English and were not interested in learning. French lessons became a means of survival. I learned French instantly. What I could not communicate in words, I was able to communicate through pantomime. I became quite an expert at it, actually. Most of my peers came from other countries where they were proficient in 2 or more languages, with the exception of the American students, including myself. Mates from all over the world: China, Netherlands, Germany, South Korea, Spain, Romania, Sweden, and that's just to name a few. We all used our language proficiency to exchange language lessons with each other in our evenings. I helped my floor mates learn English and covered the things I did well in French. I helped one of my floor mates, Monica, from Spain, learn English, and she taught me Castilian Spanish. I had another floor mate from South Korea. Her name was Lei, who did not speak English or French, just Korean. Leah inspired me. She learned both languages very quickly at our time at St. Nicholas's. We took formal French classes during the day and exchanged language lessons in the evening. I learned how to speak and write Korean. It was eye-opening for me to see what I could learn. This experience taught me that it does not matter where a person comes from. If you look hard enough, you can find something you have in common with anyone, anywhere. I walked away from this experience learning so many controversial phrases in other languages, an open mind regarding different cultures and beliefs, and a lifelong connection from friends all over the world who are eager to show me around when I come to visit them. Last summer, I took a French class that unintentionally taught me a life lessons. I will carry with me the forged friendships that inspired me to learn from the rest of the world. Thank you very much.